How's it going, everybody? My name is Grohlvana, and welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind. This is part 41. We are doing the main quest, and currently we need to find the Arcannon, and to do so, we need to talk to this person, which is Danso and Dules. Where we are right now is we are in Vivec, right in the middle of all these cantons, but really we are in the Temple Canton. Hello, Danso. Quickly, do you want to meet the Arcannon? Yeah, I kind of need to. The Arcannon is in his private quarters and he very much wishes to speak with you, but I am to warn you. Avoid confrontations with ordinators at all costs. The Arcannon has spoken with the High Fane ordinators, but if you are a wanted criminal, they may try to arrest you. I don't think I'm wanted. I think our bounty is cleared. If the blood of the faithful servants of the temple is spilled, it will make a reconciliation all that much more difficult. Okay, where are his private quarters, please? The Arcannon is waiting alone to speak with you in his private quarters. His private quarters are in the southern half of the east chapel of the High Fane, but there are ordinators at the entrances to both the east and west chapels. And I believe what the High Fane is where Vivec is. Vivec himself, not the city, who we will talk to shortly, I believe. But I believe that's the High Fane right there. Is there like a... No, there's no map marker or anything. So let's go ahead and quick save. I don't know if we have to like sneak past the ordinators, whatever, because apparently they're going to attack us on sight. But I do see a couple of... Well, that might not be a door. I don't know what that is. But this might be the High Fane, I think. So let's go ahead and head up here and see if it is. But I think inside there is where Vivec is residing currently. What does this say? Palace Shrine. Palace Shrine. Let's activate that. Would you like to leave a donation of 100 gold and ask for a blessing? 100 gold is a bit steep, but sure. Journal's been updated. The grace of generosity. Thank you for your generosity, Lord Vivec. I shall neither hoard nor steal nor encumber myself with profitless treasures, but shall share fully among house and hearth. What has our journal been updated with? I made the pilgrimage to the palace of Vivec and read the grace of generosity. Guess that has something to do with something else. What is this? Vivec, Palace of Vivec, lock level 100, and it is trapped. Why trap it? So this might not be the High Fane. I don't know where the High Fane is. Let me figure it out. Alright, so I realized the High Fane is literally like right next to Danso. Right here is an entrance, and on the other side is an entrance as well. So these ordinators are not attacking me. So I'm not sure what the deal with them is and why we need to be so careful around them. But regardless, we're going to quick save there. We're going to go into sneak, and we're going to head into the High Fane, which is apparently where this dude's private quarters are. Hopefully it won't be too difficult to locate them. Okay, so right off the bat, we've got a nice little burial site here. Wonderful. The smell is terrible. What is this? It's another shrine, of course. And we have a door which leads to Aristelos. That is not who we want to find. I'm sure there's some goodies in here, but I'm not sure how to get them. Alright, so let's close that door again and head this way. I don't think we need to be in sneak, right? This guy's not going to attack me. So I don't know what the deal with that is. Apparently they do attack you at some point, but I guess we haven't fulfilled the requirements for that. Whole bunch of shrines here. Delano, no. No. Alright, so who do we need to find? Let's see, Vivec Temple is not what we want, and this is lock level 45. I think this is the door that we want to get behind. What is this? No, no, and no, and no. Okay, so it might be difficult to get through that door. I think apparently I read that there's another way to get into it, but I'm not seeing where that is. I'm back there. Alright, so let's just quick save and try and get through that locked door, because I'm pretty sure that's where the dude is. Alright, so let's go ahead and quick save and go into sneak, but this is going to be pretty difficult, especially because there's a light right here. Not sure if this light has anything to do with our ability to be detected, but this guy's like looking right at me. Hello there, buddy. Can you like look over here, please? No, I don't want to join the temple. Can you look over here? Can you look over here, please, really quickly? Yeah, that's good, but I need you to... There we go. Okay. Now let me try and circumvent his gaze there. Okay. So this guy might be like... His vision might be like way too far for us to be able to do this. I'm not sure. We should have a potion of like invisibility or something. Let's see if that works. Common disease, shadow, chameleon. That might not work. Let's see. Night eye, no. Health, no. All right. Let's see if the shadow works. If not, we'll just reload the save so we can save that potion. All right. So now we're a little bit invisible, as you can see there. It's not much, and we're still being detected. What if we like block that guy's gaze by the other guy? No. So I'm not really sure how we're supposed to do this. Let's see what happens if we just lockpick it. YOLO. Am I right? Let's see. Journeyman's lockpick, and let's pick that. Unlocked. Your crime has been reported, though, which sucks.
You cannot escape.
And if we activate him, then he attacks us. Okay, let's reload that. Okay, I was right. So apparently, you can get through this door if you're incredibly sneaky, which we are not. But there's also another, there's a back door through the Hall of Wisdom. So we need to go to the Hall of Wisdom now, which we've been to before, I think. So let's go ahead and exit here. Go back to the Temple Canton. There we go. And if we head to the back over here, there should be a door that leads to the Hall of Wisdom and the Hall of Justice. Of course, we're looking for the Hall of Wisdom. And I think it's to the right about here. Am I correct? No, that is the Hall of Justice. Okay, so let's head over to the Hall of Wisdom. And now we're looking for a locked door. And the thing with this one is there's no ordinator in front of it. Okay, so what does this go to? The Underworks? No. Hello there. Excuse me. Okay, so I think what we want to do, library now, is we want to head all the way to the end of this tunnel, or this hall, and that should also lead to the library. This goes to the Underworks, and what does this lead to? St. Ohms. St. Ohms. This also leads to the library? Yeah. So let me figure out where to go. Alright, so I've managed to locate the locked door. Here we go. It leads to the High Fane from the Hall of Wisdom. There it is. And as you can see, there's no ordinator around, so we are free to just grab a lockpick. I think a journeyman's will do. And lockpick it. There we go. Let's go ahead and re-equip a Jink Blade. I think that's probably the #1 thing that I've said in this Let's Play. Why are the charges so low? I don't know what's been going on. Anyways, let's quick save really quickly. This should lead to the Arcanon's private quarters, I think. Yes, I believe this is the Arcanon. But let's go ahead and see if he has any unique books. There we go. Spear. Didn't even know that was a skill. So it looks like every type of weapon has its own skill in this game. I really like how they did it in Skyrim, though, where it's like, you know, two-handed, whatever, one-handed. That was light armor. Wonderful. This is it the same book? No. This is armor. Okay. So I believe I've already said this, but anytime you see a little bookshelf like this, you always want to check, because it looks like skill books are a lot more frequent in this game than they are in Morrowind and Oblivion, or Oblivion and Skyrim. I mean, hello there. Thank you for coming, Junali Vanalis. You know the temple's doctrine on the Nerevarine. Perhaps it is time to change that doctrine. So it looks like this guy is on our side. You're the one they call the Nerevarine. You're a heretic, and all who support you are heretics. You may think Imperial law protects heretics, and you may be right, but some of the Temple faithful care little for Imperial law, Temple's doctrine. The Temple must protect the people from false doctrines, and your association with Imperial intelligence makes your motivations and integrity suspect. But you have been chosen Hortator and Nerevarine by the Dunmer people, and we have reached a crisis with Dagoth We can no longer defend the people against the Awakened Sixth House. You and your prophecies may represent our last hope. Well, I'm glad you realized it. Our situation is desperate, but I would rather have you hear the details of our situation and the circumstances leading up to that situation from Lord Vivec himself. He has asked to see you. Would you agree to a private meeting with him and hear in person what he has to say? Yes, because that's probably the most interesting person in this entire game. And you can kill him, by the way. Yes, I will meet with Vivec. It's funny, you know, I started this Let's Play off thinking it was Vivec. Or did I? I don't even remember anymore. I remember saying at one time my friend called it Vivec or Vivec, and I called it the other one, but now I don't even remember who called it what. But I just start calling it Vivec now. Good, here are 2 keys, one to the private back entrance to my quarters, the other to a locked entrance to Lord Vivec's palace. I regret that at present the Ordinators are not completely under my control, so for now I'll ask you to avoid confrontations with them. Lord Vivec is expecting you. His lordship is remarkably patient, but perhaps it would be better to not keep him waiting. Private key has been added, secret palace key has been added, journal has been updated. Thank you. Journal. Blah, blah, blah. We need to meet Vivec. Okay, so I believe we can open this now. Yes. Hello? Hello there? Yeah, you tried stopping me before, but now look at that. He gave me the key. He gave me the key. Okay, let's now head to where we just were, which I mistakenly called the High Fane. But it's actually the Temple of Vivec. And let's actually wait till it's not completely pitch black. So, 12 hours should make it 9 a.m. rather than p.m. And there we go. Now we'll make the long journey up the steps. Alrighty, so this is another major nostalgia point for me in this game. I specifically remember coming into here and trying to kill Vivec, because as a little kid, you don't want to like do things the way you should. You just want to kill everybody when you play video games. So it's lock level 100 and trapped, but I don't think it's going to matter because I have the key, but just in case. Yes, so the trap doesn't go off if you have the key. Alright, so this is Vivec, and as you can see, he's a very uniquely modeled Dunmer. He's half gold and half dark. Huh. I wonder if he's half high elf and half dark elf. I don't... That might be wrong, but I don't know. I never paid attention to the lore as a kid. Anyways, he's also floating, so he's very cool. Let's go ahead and talk to him.
I expected you. We have business, you and I.
And as soon as I activated him in my head, I was like, is there going to be voice acting for this guy because he's super important? And there is. What is the business?
When I was young like you, I was very impatient. So I will keep our business short. Then, later, there may be time for other things. First, I propose to remove my curse upon the Nerevarine, end the persecution of the dissident priests, and proclaim to all Morrowind that you are the incarnate and Nerevarine, the prophesied savior of Morrowind, and the last hope to withstand the menace of Daggothur and the Sixth House. These things I will do, whether you wish or not.
Alrighty.
Next, I propose to surrender to you the power and responsibility of defeating Daggothur. You may choose to refuse. I will not compel you. You will receive the power as a gift, in the form of an artifact called Wraithguard. You may accept the gift, then do with it as you will. You will receive the responsibility as an oath. You may give your oath, then keep it or break it as you like. First, will you accept Wraithguard as a gift?
Yes, I accept Wraithguard.
Good. Sensible of you. And now will you give your oath before all gods and men, before all spirits visible and invisible, before my honor and your honor, to dedicate yourself and Wraithguard to the defeat and destruction of Daggothur, and the preservation of Morrowind and its people.
Yes, I so swear.
Not very sensible, but very good. I was hoping for someone who would have no hesitations about making such an oath. You will now have a brief momentary sensation of time passing. Don't be alarmed. You are being taken out of time in order to avoid the unpleasant experience of learning how to use Wraithguard. It will be over before...
Okay.
There is a brief sensation of motion in total darkness, floating but without a sense of weight or direction.
You know it now. I will notify the temple that you are our champion. There shall be no more persecution of the dissident priests, and I hope both sides shall swiftly be reconciled. We have time for questions if you like, or you may leave as you wish. But I think there are at least two things you ought to know before you leave. How to use Wraithguard, and how to defeat Daggothur.
Alrighty, our journal's been updated, Wraithguard has been added. How do we defeat Daggothur?
To defeat Daggothur, go to Red Mountain to recover the artifact Hammer Sunder from Gate Citadel Verminal. Then, recover the artifact Blade Keening from Gate Citadel Odrosal. Then, proceed with Wraithguard, Sunder, and Keening to the Citadel of Daggothur. Within the Citadel, find the heart of Lorkhan. Use the 3 artifacts to sever Daggothur's connection to the heart, and he will be destroyed. And the Blight ended on Morrowind.
So this was my favorite part about this game, I think. Getting these 3 artifacts, fighting the final boss, and using the 3 artifacts to kill him in a pretty interesting way. So this is what I've been talking about up until this point about why I like this game and the main quest. Okay, continue.
To destroy Dagoth, you must sever his connection with the heart of Lorcan. To do this, strike the heart with the artifact hammer Sunder once. Then, strike the heart more than once with the artifact blade Keening. You must wear Wraithguard, because you cannot handle either Sunder or Keening unless you are wearing Wraithguard. That is the short, simple explanation. Here is the long, detailed explanation, written down for your convenience. Read it, study it, commit it to memory.
Luckily, it's already been committed to memory through nostalgia. Let's just run quickly through this stuff.
Wait. Along with Lord Nerevar, and at his insistence, Almalexia, Sothasil, and I swore before our god of oaths at the...
Okay, I thought that was gonna mean that I broke my oath. Let's just... broke my oath. Let's just run through this stuff. Blah, 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 blah. It's interesting that he's fully voiced. I don't know if this is the mod or the base game, because I can't remember. Oh my god, look at all this stuff.
What really happened?
Alright, I think we're done for the time being. Alright, so we have our new mission. Oh great, we're over encumbered. 284 out of 275, that's not that bad. Do we have anything in here that we can drop? How much weight is this? 9, yeah, we don't need that. And there we go. Can we move now? No. Alright, let's drop all these Viper arrows. And now we should be able to move. Okay, let's take a look at Wraithguard. I know it's a glove. Where are you? There we go. Armor rating 16, weight 15, heavy, constant effect, shield 10 points on self, reflect 20% on self, resist blight, disease 50% on self, resist shock, fire, frost, magic, poison, all 10%. Very good set of gloves, and I think we'll actually... But what that might do is that might impede us from getting light armor levels. So I don't know. Let's just do it anyways. Okay, there we go. So now we have Wraithguard on. Alright, so now we have our goal, which is to kill Dagoth Ur. To do so, we need to get 2 more artifacts, Sunder and Keening. You can actually get Keening in Skyrim. It's a quest, and it's a unique dagger. And Sunder, I believe, is a hammer. We need to go to the chapel of Dagoth Ur. We need to strike the heart of Lorcan once with Sunder, and then stab it with Keening a bunch of times, and that should sever the connection it has with Dagoth Ur, and that should finish him off. And also, if you try to fight Dagoth Ur, he is completely invincible, so it's sort of like a gimmick boss fight. I think we're going to end this episode here, just because it's a good point to end. In the next episode, we will attempt to recover Sunder and Keening. We can't grab that spear, can we? There's no way. Yeah, it's way too big. Well, let's just see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and let's take a look at Wraithguard. I guess you can't really see it too well. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this episode. My name is Grohlvana, and I will see you in the next one. We're getting dangerously close to the end of this Let's Play. See you guys later. Hey everyone, if you enjoyed that video, help me out by liking it, adding it to your favorites, and sharing it on Facebook and Twitter. If you want to go the extra mile, go ahead and follow my social pages as well as my Twitch channel. The links are in the description below. Finally, if you want to subscribe and or watch another video that's probably going to be related to this one, you can click the big ol' annotations on the screen. Thanks for stopping by and have a great day.